Good day everyone. My dear student, welcome to science class. For today's video, we are going to study the different weather system in the Philippines.
Before we go on our lesson, let's have some reminders for our health protocol. Do it all to be safe at school. Number 1, maintain a distance of at least 1 meter. Keep hands clean. Wear a mask indoors and outdoors when physical distancing is not possible. Cover coughs and sneezes when not wearing a mask. Open windows and door to ventilate classroom and common areas. Get vaccinated when it's your turn. And remember to stay at home when feeling unwell.
Okay, class. Look at the picture. Tingnan natin ang mga bagay-bagay na may kinalaman, naranasan natin kapag mayroong mga weather condition. Okay, so narito yung landslide, pagguho ng lupa, no? Ang heavy rains, pagkasira ng mga bahay o tirahan, mga malalakas na bagyo na dinadala ang mga tirahan, at pagragasa ng mga tubig. Okay, so ilan lamang yan sa mga weather disturbances na mga naranasan natin. So narito naman ang statistical data na kung saan mayroong costliest Philippine typhoon mula 2008 to 2020. So meron po tayong rank 1 to 10. No, makikita natin na ang pinakamalakas na bagyo ay ang bagyong Yolanda noong 2013. So due to damages for extreme events and disaster, in the year 2013, makikita natin na ang bagyong Yolanda ay nagkaroon ng damages na umabot sa 96.5 billion. So sa ngayon, pinaka-latest natin na naranasan natin ay ang bagyong Odette. Para higit natin maintindihan ang ating lesson, here are the most essential learning competencies. Discuss the different weather system in the Philippines. Identify and describe the different weather disturbances. Okay. So before that, here are the basic disaster supplies kit. Yung kinakailangan natin ihanda pag dumarating ang ganitong mga sakuna. Water, food, flashlight, mobile phone, whistle, can opener, garbage bags, first aid kit, radio, at syempre, pati na ang cash natin o pera. What is a weather system? Weather systems are simply the movement of warm and cold air across the globe. These movements are known as low pressure systems and high pressure systems. What is a weather? Weather is the conditions of Earth's atmosphere at a certain time and place. It can be changed from time to time and may vary different locations. So like now, so makikita natin sa ating weather forecast kung anong weather meron tayo ngayon. And also, ito ay nagno-notif sa ating cellphone kung anong weather condition meron tayo sa ngayon. So here are the different weather system in the Philippines. The cyclone, breeze, monsoon, ITGC or intertropical converted zone. Tropical areas such as the Philippines use the term tropical cyclones. A tropical cyclone is a rapidly rotating storm. It is a storm system characterized by a low pressure center, a close-level atmospheric circulation, strong winds, and a spiral arrangement of thunderstorms that produce a heavy rain or squalls. Okay, so tingnan natin ang 5 tropical cyclone categories. Number 1, the tropical depression. Number 2, tropical storm. Number 3, severe tropical storm. Number 4, typhoon. And number 5, the super typhoon. Now, sa wikang Pilipino, bagyo ang tawag natin sa tropical depression, tropical storm, o kahit pa typhoon. Ano nga ba ang pagkakaiba nila? Unahin natin ang tropical depression. Tropical depression has a maximum sustained wind of up to 61 kilometers per hour. Okay, next is the tropical storm. So what do I mean by tropical storm? Tropical storm has a maximum sustained winds up to 62 to 88 kilometers per hour. It is localized, very intense low-pressure wind system, forming over tropical oceans and with winds of hurricane force. Okay, in severe tropical storms, it has the maximum sustained winds of up to 89 to 117 kilometers per hour. Tropical storms usually form between 5-degree and 30-degree latitude, when the ocean surface water reaches at least 27 degrees Celsius due to solar heating. The warm air above the water rises quickly, causing an area of very low pressure. As the air rises, quickly more warm moist air is drawn upwards from above the ocean, creating strong winds. Okay, next is the typhoon. Typhoon used in identifying tropical cyclone with a speed of 118 to 220 kilometers per hour. A typhoon is a type of large storm. A large storm system having a circular or spiral system of violent winds, typically hundreds of kilometers or miles in diameter. The winds are spiral around regions of low atmospheric pressure. Typhoon is the name of the storms that occur in the Western Pacific. Okay, the super typhoon. Super typhoon has a maximum sustained wind of more than 220 kilometers per hour. Hurricanes and typhoons can cause catastrophic damage to coastlines and several hundred miles inland. They can produce wind exceeding 155 miles per hour, as well as tornadoes and microbursts. Additionally, hurricanes and typhoons can create storm surges along the coast and cause extensive damage from heavy rainfall. Okay, here are the deadliest typhoon in the Philippines. Yolanda, Uring, Sendong, and the Frank. And the latest ay yung katatapos lamang na Odette. So kapag ganito nang may bagyo, ang mga organization ng halimbawa ay dito sa atin sa Tanawan. Ang CDRRM Tanawan, so under ng Human Resource Management Disaster Risk Reduction Management Organizations ay naghahanda na para sa mga darating na sakuna. So sila ay nagtutulong-tulong ang ating mga LGU sa pagkakaroon ng general cleaning ng mga naapektuhang sakuna dito sa atin sa Tanawan. Another weather system is the breeze. The breeze are the winds that blow onto the shore from the sea during nighttime. Breeze have the sea breeze and the land breeze. Sea breeze occurs during the day when land is warmer than the water. Air flows from the cooler water surface to warmer land surface. While the land breeze, it occurs at night when the water is warmer than the land. Air flows from the cooler land surface to the warmer water surface. Another weather system is the monsoon. What is the monsoon? Monsoon, it is a breeze on a larger scale. Monsoon winds are stronger than ordinary breezes as they are formed by high temperature in the coastal areas. Okay, in monsoon, we have the hanging amihan. In hanging amihan, it brings cool and dry winds formed from the regions of Mongolia, Siberia, and northern China during winter season. It brings calmer and cooler climates to the Philippines, and it is experienced from November to February. The next one is the hanging habagat or the southwest monsoon. The hanging habagat, it is caused by the warm air passing over the ocean onto the equator. Because of this, air acquires moisture from evaporating water, which bring a considerable amount of rain, and hits the land. This warm moist air actually comes from the Indian Ocean. Another weather system is the ITZC, or we call them as the Intertropical Convergence Zones. Intertropical Convergence Zone, it is a group of clouds that bring weak to moderate rains and few thunderstorms. It is an area where the winds from the northern and southern hemisphere meet. ITCC is also considered the breeding ground for low pressure area or the LPA or weather disturbances. Okay, we have also the El Nino. So what do you mean by El Nino? El Nino is caused by the warming of sea surface temperature in the Pacific and can affect air and sea currents. This phenomenon resulted in reduced rainfall that led to dry spell, drought, and stronger typhoon. So, eto ngayon ang nararanasan natin, no? Tag-init. Okay. In La Nina, it is often associated with wet conditions in some parts of the Asia, including the Philippines. It is characterized by the unusually cold temperature of the oceans and seas around the equatorial region. La Nina in the Philippines is characterized by prolonged periods of rain, which causes floods and landslide. Okay, class. So, what I have learned. So, sana meron kayong natutunan dito sa lesson natin na ito with regards for weather system in the Philippines. Okay. So, in your one sheet of paper, no, diyan sa inyong mga papel sa bahay ninyo, o kahit diyan sa inyong likod ng activity sheet, please fill in the missing word or phrase in the following statement in order to make it correct. Write your answer in a sheet of paper. Choose your answer inside the box. So, piliin ang tamang sagot sa loob ng box. And here are your questions. Okay? So, I hope na sasagutan nyo yan. Ilalagay sa isang maliit na papel. No? At ipapasa during our schedule ng retrieval. And for our references, here they are. Okay?
Okay? Thank you, my dear student. Keep safe and God bless everyone. Sana meron kayong natutunan sa araw na ito. Goodbye!